Valentine's Day, while most of the world was celebrating love, the indie rock community was waking up to heartbreak. Tim Very, the longtime drummer of Manchester Orchestra, has died suddenly. He was just 42 years old. No warning, no public cause of death. Just one devastating message from the band: we are in absolute disbelief. And here's what makes this even harder. The last time many fans saw him perform, nobody knew it would be the last time, because Tim Very wasn't. Just a drummer in the background, he was the pulse, the emotional engine, the quiet architect behind some of the most powerful indie rock records of the last decade. So who was Tim Very beyond the drum kit, and why are fans saying this loss feels personal? Let's talk about it. Tim didn't grow up as some child prodigy. He wasn't 6 years old taking professional lessons. He was just a kid in Pensacola, Florida, banging on his dad's unused drum set in the garage. That moment changed everything. His father, also a drummer, came downstairs and set the kid up properly, and Tim instantly knew. This was it. This was his path. Like so many drummers of his generation, he studied Dave Grohl from Nirvana, but not to be flashy, to understand something deeper. Grohl didn't just play drums. He served the song. That philosophy would define Tim's entire career. Fast forward to 2011, Manchester Orchestra needed a new drummer. Tim stepped in for their third album, Simple Math. Top 10 on Billboard's rock charts. But here's something most fans don't know. His very first live show with the band in Camden, London, he threw up. That's how nervous he was. And the next day he laughed about it, because for him, this wasn't about ego. It was about finally doing what he always dreamed of. From that point on, he became a permanent part of the band's identity. He played on, cope, hope, a black mile to the surface, the million masks of God, the valley of vision. When The Gold climbed to number 1 on Billboard's adult alternative chart, that steady, intentional drumming underneath, that was Tim. He once described himself as a songwriter's drummer, meaning he didn't care about showing off, he cared about impact. He said his goal was simple: if the song feels better because I played on it, I did my job. And that mindset is rare. But here's the part that hits hardest. According to the band, the only thing Tim loved more than music was being a father. They called him the most joyful dad you could find. Not just talented, not just respected, loved, and now suddenly he's gone. No details, no explanation, just shock, just silence. What makes this even more emotional is something he said just months ago. In July 2025, Tim talked about chasing dreams. He said, "If you believe in yourself, and hang. In there, you can make it happen. It just won't happen the way you thought it would." A kid from Pensacola, inspired by Nirvana. Nervous enough to throw up before his first big show, who went on to help shape one of indie rock's most respected bands. It didn't happen the way he imagined, but he made it happen. And now, on March 2026, Manchester Orchestra is scheduled to release a live project recorded in London. Tim's drums are on that record. One more time. One more echo. 42 years old. Far too young. But every time a Manchester Orchestra song builds quietly before exploding into the chorus, every time the drums lift the emotion just a little higher, that's Tim. Still serving the song. Still holding the rhythm. Still part of the heartbeat. Rest in peace, Tim Very. And if you've ever connected to a Manchester Orchestra song, you already know. His rhythm isn't going anywhere.